I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
Everybody. Batman is an inspirational testimony. What's up, Lobster, CIA, Negasonic, Lady Nightmare, CIA hole. Let's fucking jump right into this fucking grease fire.
All right, what up?
Hey, that's better than hold up.
I'm gonna give y'all a minute to get in here, and then
Nothing, Skip.
I want to talk about something.
Welcome that guy.
You know, I'm always in my own world, dealing with my own stuff. I talked to my friend,
Eating like this again.
one of my few real friends out here, and he was talking to me, explained to me some stuff that I didn't know.
Didn't he say earlier, I have no friend?
I'm going to give a shout out, right, without saying, you know, the full name, but to David, the guy who you know is a CO, right? I wanted to just give you a shout out and say I understand now what's going on and who you are. I don't know if you were who I spoke to,
CO of
or
what?
not. I believe so. But yeah, you know, I don't be knowing who's who. So I apologize for that, and I don't know people's agenda or what they're on. But he was cool. He was nice. If that was him, I think it was the same guy. I'm not even sure. But yeah, no, he showed me some of your videos, and I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was impressive. I think you're doing everything right, to be honest. Um, I mean, me personally, I could take a guy like that. I could train him.
Is that the dude from the jail he's talking about again from a month ago?
I'm just being real. You know, I know a lot about this. I know a lot about working out in gyms. It's just all knowledge, you know. I mean, everybody, you know, everybody can learn, everybody can gather knowledge, you know. These are things that, you know, we can all do. We can all better ourselves. But yeah, I heard a little bit about your testimony and your story.
RT.
I think that's really powerful, and I'm all for it and I support it. So I just wanted to correct that and apologize and say that. You know, when folks just talk to me, I don't know who's who, man. I'm dealing with so much, you know, and people can see what I'm kind of going through and dealing with. So it's just
I don't know what's going on.
I'm on the defensive a lot, and I don't know who's who or what's going on. So sometimes I just be thinking that people are playing games, you know, when maybe they're not, you know. So it is what it is. But I saw some of the videos. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, the guy is in great shape. I think that you have the right idea, like we were talking about. You know, praise God and you know, keep training and working
RTF?
out. And I truly think that that's the way to go. You know, so I want to make sure when I find
I can't tell who's real and who's
like-minded
just a
people that we're on
disembodied
good
voice.
terms and we're cool, and you know. But I think it's just me being me. I think I'm very competitive, and I didn't know, you know, if you don't tell me who you are or who you know or where you're coming from, I have no idea who's who, and you know, it's just me being me.
Not who you
But
know,
no,
it's
he's a
who
cool
you
guy.
blow.
Shout out to him. Shout out to David. Continuing on some other points. I have no problem giving credit where credit's due to anyone. I got no problem shouting anyone out. I mean,
there's the fearless.
You know, all that is cool, man. You know, like I said, I don't have anything against any of that. Working out, training together, I think that'd be cool.
Neighborhood trees.
I mean, I could definitely use a training partner that
think
to
so.
do the videos with sometimes. I think that would help.
Oh,
I'm
hold
just
on.
very protective of my business. That's all. There's a way I have to do things. So that's what I remember explaining. And, I'm just very careful about how I speak, what I say, how I move, because I don't have room for error. So, that's all. I'm very careful around other people because
What's that pole?
I have a way that I do things for a reason, because I'm not moving like other people. And I feel like when you move
You
with
carrying
God,
a popsicle or
He
something? Oh,
shows
it's a
you the
straw.
way. That's the thing a lot of people don't understand is
I thought it was a pole.
people who are moving without God, they're out here drinking. They're out here doing whatever.
I'm not moving like
They're
other
out
people. I
here,
shamble.
doing everything wrong, not caring, moving around willy-nilly. And I just don't move like that. I'm very focused. I'm completely in alignment. I'm aligned with my purpose, and I have God with me, and I have the Holy Spirit within me. And it truly changes how you think, how you move, how you live. It's a way of life. So I think it's very
More like he's
inspiring. When I
promenading.
saw what I saw and I watched some of the videos, I thought that was cool. More power to you. I think you're definitely a real true testimony, and I
Three
think that you should
mayonnaise
keep it up
packets in
what
a
you're
cup.
doing. And that's all I can really say, So yeah. Moving forward, like I said,
You think he ever runs into a
I just
McDonald's,
try to
just
do the
grabs
best
a
I
fistful
can.
of condiments and runs
I've
out?
never been the best with people.
Absolutely.
I don't understand a lot of people. I don't claim to be the best with people.
Remember, like a
I've
month
had a
ago,
lot
he
of
had the salt packets.
misunderstandings.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of issues. I've
Electrolytes.
had a lot of problems. It's not me, but I just tend to stand on my position. I
Hell,
tend to
I
be
do.
me with everybody, and that's just who I am. I'm never going to change.
But I mean,
I
at
don't
least
plan on
order
changing
something.
anytime soon. I like who I am. I think I'm a stand-up
Yeah, I
guy,
was
and I
gonna say,
think
I
I'm
hope
a
that's
real
not your
man.
entire meal.
That's it. And I think I'm the man that my father wanted me to be and created. And I think I'm the man God wanted me to be. So
If you put the ketchup packet in the water, it's like
I
tomato
don't really
soup.
worry about anything. I move forward in life. I try to be positive. I don't care how people feel.
I mean, if you're at Taco Bell, who
Be a
doesn't
real
take
man
enough
and keep on moving.
packets to, for
But
6
yeah, we're
months?
doing self-defense classes for real. Just me.
You're the reason
Building
there's
up
never any fire
my
sauce.
own martial arts school. I was telling them that.
I buy
We
the
do
bottles
real
of it.
demonstration classes. I do
Dude, I
by
drink that
myself
shit.
all the time now. We do them on live stream. So, like I said, if folks are cool and they know what they're doing and they come correct, right? How y'all doing?
All
And
right,
they
Doc.
come correct. I mean, they're more than welcome to come out there. Anybody, as long as you come respectfully and come on good terms. You know what I'm saying? We good. Feel me? I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? As long as you don't have a mentality of a bunch of other nonsense, as long as you come out there to really do the training. But like I said, I do charge for my training.
So now David owes him $100.
I have to for everybody. I can't do no more freebies. I tried that. I need to get clients. I need to get people that really want me to work with them.
Smuggy Smuggerson.
Like I said, if you facilitate the environment and don't mind putting some money towards it, and like I said, paying for the training, helping me to get a meal, just basic stuff that you would do for anyone. I mean, like I said,
He's
I can
eyeballing the
have
neighbors.
somebody, duplicate my training in a gym, meaning that like I can go work out with you just as a workout partner in the gym. And, you can try to duplicate what I do and we can just work out together. And that's another form of being able to learn the right way.
You ever beg
Other
another
than
man
that,
to
I
work
do
out
my
with you
training where I
online?
train at.
I try not to.
I can do it in other places where there's pull-up bars or dip bars. I used to work out over there. I think it's Ringgold Park by the zoo. great place. I used to go there almost every day, and we're in train, for years. I wasn't anywhere near. Well, I won't say that. I was in very good shape. I was doing even pull-ups with weights. Um, but I just think I'm on a different level now, holistically, completely, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I was probably looked bigger then, but I didn't have this kind of strength. I didn't have this kind of resilience. It's much different now. I'm at a whole different level because of God, um, because of my belief in God, and that's the truth. Um, I believe that there is other, chosen. I'm not selfish.
When he's
I think
walking
there's
around
other
wearing
chosen.
that
I think
fucking
there's other
thing,
people who
I can't
shine,
believe
and
there hasn't been some
I want to see
teenagers in
people
town yet
shine. I
to
think
drive
that's
by and just start
humanity's
throwing eggs
biggest
at it.
problem is not wanting to see others do well, which I never really
I know
understood.
I would have.
I want to see people do well. I want to see
Hell, I would do
people
it now.
blossom and become who they're intended to be. I mean, if you notice in all these communities, people can't even make something of themselves. Everybody has a crab in the bucket mentality in the hood, all that. There we go. There's a honk.
Crab in the
She
bucket.
was waving. That's good. There's some support right there. So we're all about positivity over here. I mean, like I said, I'm a pretty gangster individual. I'm never going to change. But with that still comes the power of God and the Spirit of God.
Cool.
I feel that those are the people that he uses. And that's the thing is, I don't get on here and brag. I don't get on here and try to paint myself as something I'm not. I'm not on here to be fake or have a bunch of smoke and mirrors. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I really downplay who I am. I mean,
How do you
I've
downplay who you are?
I've been pretty real my
you're
whole life.
Craig
I've
Christ, for
never
fuck's sakes.
switched up. I've never been fake, but I also have nothing to prove. I'm 36 and I'm retired. I'm trying to be the best man and person that I can be every day. I want to be on good terms with everybody. I want to help people, and that's all, But I'm just saying, I was a pretty bad dude when I was a little younger, and I still am. Obviously, I think I'm probably worse than I've ever been, if I want to be. And that's the thing, God will take the most gangsta, thuggish individuals, and he will not let go of us, and he will utilize us
Welcome
and
back,
take
John
that and
Cole.
make it a positive and use it as a gift, because it always was positive. I mean, all I ever did was just take care of myself, but I was pretty thugging. And, God, he'll see who you are. He'll see your heart. He'll see where your heart was at. I mean, I never lied about my story. I never came on here and said, oh, I was doing all this other stuff. And no, it was never who I was. I've just always been the tough guy that, I've been in a lot of different stuff, but I've been smart. I've been smart my whole life. I haven't wanted to make bad decisions. I mean, I've had my moments. I've been in a lot of different environments. I came up hard, and that's why I feel I'm relatable. People should be able to relate to me to some extent. I came up in a lot of hoods, around a lot of folks. I've seen a lot. I was the type of dude that when I got upset, people could tell I had no limits. I mean, people could be right there in front of me, with whatever, and they were tripping because they're like, man, when he gets mad, he don't even care that I'm standing here. Like, no, like I would move through any obstacle on my path. I was a man's man always. And I think I didn't fully understand things either, or reality, which probably helped me out. But, I mean, either way, I'm about me. I'm about my business. I'm about getting my money. I mean, I don't care what other people are on. I'm trying to do what I need to do. And I think that's the only way to be, So I hope that people will listen to and look at David's testimony. If you'd like to connect, I can try to promote your story and your testimony if you'd like to do that. If you'd like to sit down and have a real conversation, I can find a way, even if it's not directly on this channel. We can do it on another channel, maybe have an interview of sorts to talk about, your testimony and stuff that you've been through, and, just everything positive. if you'd like to tell your story, I have no issue with that. I'd be more than happy to do it on another channel and promote it through here and everything. I think that would be great. I think it's great when anybody tells their story. And, you know, any real true testimony. I'm turning my flashlight on. Even though it's really not dark yet, but any real true testimony from God, I'm in full support of. You know, it's not about just me. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I obviously, you've seen some of my videos. I appreciate, you know, any compliments, or if it's impressive to you, is what I've gathered. I mean, I appreciate it, but, you know, like I said, I'm not the only one, man. There's more of me in the world. You know, I'm just very competitive. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I know that I'm like a permission slip for people to stand up against the system. I'm a permission slip for people to stand up for themselves, you know, and that's the thing. I've hit
even
rock
mean?
bottom
I'm
a million
permission
times.
slip to stand up for
And
myself. What's up, Frost?
for us real people,
No.
which there's not too many
What's
of,
going on? Is he mad?
and a lot of people
No, this is the most boring. We've been spoiled basically the last 2 weeks. He's boring as shit.
not going to relate. You know, that's the thing. I've always been real. This is a real journey, real path. I mean, you got to be real to walk this walk. So if you real, you'll understand. But if you not real, you're never going to understand. That's why these people want to talk about money and say things projecting it, right? Because you've never been real. You can tell that you've never been through nothing unless it was something you were responsible for and you put yourself through. When I'm talking, remember, I'm switching subjects. I'm talking about the people online. So, you know, it is what it is.
Here you go, CIA.
You know, like
I
I
just
said,
answered your question.
as far as David, I have nothing but positive stuff to say. I'm moving on to the next topic. But right now I'm talking about these folks online. You know, these folks online, you know, they're not real. They've never been through nothing. This isn't a gimmick. I didn't just start talking like this to talk
Where do we all start with the stories of shit we've been through?
this way. I'm not fake. And that's what people find out. You know, everybody has a rude awakening with me and realizes he's really everything he claims to be. I came up hard, man. I came up rough, rugged, and raw. And it's real. My journey has been real. I'm the real deal, and nobody can ever take that from me. And I think that that's something I know it's something I'm extremely proud of. I think that everybody deserves and should have that a source of pride. You know, I love my smile. I love what I've been through. I love who I am. I love who I've become. I love what God has built me into, and the man that God has built me into, who I am. You know, I am what I am, Yahweh. I'm truly proud of myself. Just like I'm proud of my girlfriend, Christina.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm truly proud on another level of proud. So, you know, that's the thing, you know, like when these folks talk, they need to all talk to me the right way and be positive. Like I said, I've done something here that's impossible. I've achieved something that's impossible. You understand? Don't make me your competition. None of you folks, you'll never win. You understand? Don't try to compete with me. That's waste of your time. You can't compete with me because, well, the truth is none of you are God's favorite, God's chosen. You're not me. You understand? So you'll be wasting your time. That's the actual truth. You can do what you want to do. See, tricky. That's why I turned the light on. See, I'm smart.
What the hell is that?
I think everybody's good anyway. But my point is just.
Is he talking about the neighbor or something?
You got to keep going.
I have no clue.
In life, you got to keep going. I've been going through the hardest time ever, lately especially, physically especially. I mean, I'm just trying to keep going. And that's what I think life is. It's a struggle. You know, it's not meant to just be sitting on a bunch of money and not do anything. That's boring. There's nothing real about that. You're not going to listen. You're not going to learn anything from not going through anything. That's what these folks online will never understand because they have no life experience. You'll never learn what it's like. You'll never know self-defense if you've never been in anything. You'll never know what.
So do we know if you met that David guy IRL or online?
I mean, if you've never had an issue, how are you going to know? If you don't do anything, how are you going to know? You know, if you
The
never, if your
who?
bravery is never tested.
I think it's just that the dude from the jail that he was talking to a couple of weeks ago about working out, and then he bitched about him for 3 days straight.
Oh,
He's trying to extort him for like $100 to work out with him.
yeah, that'll happen.
And you don't have to be brave, and you run from every conflict, which is what the snowflake new generation
Turn your
does.
mic down just a
I'm
little
all
bit,
about
nigga.
that.
It's hot.
I mean, that's what I love. So it's like,
Coming in hot.
that's what I represent.
How's
It's
that
like
now? Is it better? Can
approaching
you hear me?
fear and conquering
Yep.
it through love, and it's a real thing. With love, you can conquer
Yeah, we
fear.
can still hear you. Keep going.
And that's what I want people to understand. What I'm in is a vibration of love. I move quicker. I live quicker. I've lived a lot more life than all of you, even if it's the same time span. I've lived more life because I'm living quicker. I'm living in love, so therefore
I'm
I
living
know true
quicker,
love. I
even
know
if
true
it's the
happiness
same
'cause it's
time
all within
Yeah.
me.
Yep. He's
This is what
aging
these folks
backwards
are
and
jelly
living
of.
quicker.
They're
Figure
jealous
it out.
not just because of money I make or anything I get or have.
Living's hard, but the living's quick.
They're jealous of the things that are within me, the gifts I have. They're jealous because they know I can build a new life anytime I want out of nothing, just like I did here. They're jealous because they say we did
build a
everything
new
to stop
life
this
inside
man.
my head.
They ran an entire smear slander campaign on my name. They've done everything. They've called everyone. They've said every lie they can make up. They made up all sorts of stories. Okay. And they're wondering how in the hell, and I mean, it is truly a miracle. It's impossible. I've done the impossible. It's incredible. How in the hell, after all we did, how is this guy good Gucci and still getting donations and still making money on here after what he just went through? That's the part they don't want to tell you, but it's all good. We'll keep it our little secret, okay, little homies?
Hold a
We'll keep
fag
it
a
our little
regular
secret.
basis for 7 years.
All
Grow
right,
up.
he done tried everything to
Right.
stop me
Yeah, he went
while I
through
was
having
going through the
Shamrock in
real
his
stuff.
chat
I
for
mean,
5
like
minutes.
I said, I had to walk the actual walk. People want to talk, but I really live this. It's different. It's different because we're not all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, I really went through it. You know, I had to go through stuff y'all couldn't even imagine this entire time. So I'm just a story and a testament. You know, I mean, it wasn't about doing anything special. It was just about living and experiencing. And that's something that I feel that we all can do and we all should do. Right? Life is the human experience. And if you pay attention and you keep your eyes open, your ears open, you listen,
Life
you'll learn
is
a
the
lot
human
from it.
experience.
You know, that's it, man.
Fuck.
It's impossible every day. What I'm going through physically feels impossible right now. Okay, because of
That's
these
just because
folks
you're a bitch.
and the stuff that they do and the attempts they just made, that they've continued and continued. All that, I look at it as the devil. I look at it like it says, just like whatever doesn't stop me makes me stronger. I don't have a choice but to keep going. This is how I live
It's
my
whatever
life.
doesn't kill you, but okay.
You know, like I said, regular folks, they can have a chat room open. I can't. Regular folks aren't considered a you know what. I am. Okay? Folks
That's
don't
it.
even
Fuck
want
it. I'm
me to
closing the
be
chat.
speaking
Fuck
because the
this.
minute I open this $1 million mouthpiece, they know everybody's going to be on my side and love me. And I'm going to shift things and change reality. And I'm going to wake people up. I have a gift. It's what it's always been about. It's always been about my gift. It's always been about they want to silence me. They don't want me talking because I'm exposing all their secrets. I'm telling the truth. When I tell you that these celebrities don't own nothing and they're all squatting and they're all poor, that's the truth. Like I said, Nipsey Hussle was quoted saying, we're going to be 60 years old without a pot to you know what in. That's a fact. And look around. Hell, it's worse than that. Look at their predicament. Not only did they didn't even just let them be poor and let them keep fronting like they was somebody and pretend they rich online while being literally owned. They didn't even let them do that. What did they really do to all of them, like Nipsey Hussle? Do your research. They do it to all of them. They do it to all y'all. That's why that group, I don't know why they even talk and open their mouth. I'm just pointing out the reality. You haven't been strong. You haven't been a strong people. Do you have strength within you? Sure. Do you have strong people? Sure. But strength is not all physical. Strength is mental. And I think that that's part of the issue. Truly, I think that it's an issue when folks can't stand up for themselves, right? When they choose to, you know, whine and complain instead of actually stand up and change the issue. And it's just the difference between us. It's not our position in society, right? There's no, I mean, y'all have a phrase for everything. Y'all want to keep saying the same things. It just goes to show what you are. And then you want to project and whine and say that people are something they're not. But you're that because you're the one that sees things in labels. You're all the ones who categorize things. No, it's not us. It's all these other folks that do that. Me, I believe everybody is equal. I see souls and spirits, right? And I think that everybody deserves to be happy and deserves to eat. That's what I think. I think that we all just want basic human respect, and I'm here
You
to
just want to
try to
eat, Joey.
encourage that, right? I'm here to try to bring peace in a world that's falling apart, and there's a whole lot going on every day, and that's what God is going to send me on these missions to do. He already told me everywhere you go, put out the what? He already told me everywhere I'm sent, I'm trying to bring peace. You know, leave the gangsta stuff to me. I got that handled. That's what I come from. I'm an expert on this. I'm a specialist in that. That's why God chose me. Real talk. Oh, I love getting busy. Real talk. That's the thing. Like, I'm two different worlds. I'm a complete, peaceful person. And then I'm an ultimate savage, right? And an all-out gangster who's completely ruthless. So it's kind of funny. It's a funny mix, but it makes sense. And that's just the truth. This is the way of the world. You have people like me. I had to master the darkness and the light. It's a real thing. That means the sun and the night.
That's why he has
I
his
am
flashlight
vengeance.
on his phone.
I am the night. I am Batman. You understand? So, like I said, at the end of the day, there's no posing here. I'm really Batman. I'm really what all the films and movies were made about and depict. I've never posed. I do the real thing, and I always will do the real thing. We're not living the same. Until folks want to wake up and acknowledge that little small fact that's obvious as hell, I mean, it is what it is. I don't come out here and just do videos of myself. I get busy. I go to work. You know what I mean? Like I said, everything is cool because of me. I've accomplished so much. At this point, yes, it's like a fashion show. Yes, I make videos and I work out because that's what I want to
It's
do.
like
That's
a
what
fashion show.
you
What
understand?
You dress like a
But
fucking cartoon
I'm the
character.
real
It's the
thing. I've
same
always been
outfit
the real
every
thing.
day. What do you mean it's like a fashion
Because
show?
you got to be smart.
He dresses like
Yeah.
the fucking picture your kid draws on a sheet of paper and gives to you to hang up on the refrigerator, and you just don't even want to do it because you don't want anyone else to see it, but you have to because it's your kid.
Like I said, this is to do all over the country. This is not for here. Here, I've already accomplished everything as Batman. That's the truth. Hold on.
Oh,
And now, whenever God's ready,
his
it's
hold
time
ups
to
are getting
extend
short.
this and take this to another level and do this all over the nation and all over the world. There's a lot of people to save. There's a lot of people to protect. And that's the thing. I work with things on a
All right, he
very
has
high
handled it.
level all the time. I pay attention to the
Already?
events going on in the world and the country.
Yep.
I want to help with all of them, but I can't until God gives me the money or until y'all want to pay me. Yeah, right. But I know it's going to come from God.
Neither of those things are going to
And I
happen,
just feel
Joey.
that this is all God's plan. You know what I mean? So I hope that he gets me a rolling at some point here. I can't do anything else about it till then. And it's hard for me. It really is. I don't like seeing so many people have to go through things. I truly wish that I could go out in the world and help people and stop these things because I know I have the power to and the strength to.
Comforted sounded Joey makes me fucking ill. I'm sorry.
But it's in the reading. It says your strength is needed. This is not a drill.
He'll get
So I
hungry
think it's
soon,
coming around the
sure.
corner. Truly. So we just got to keep pushing, man. We got to keep pushing. Protect people. I'm aware of the risk involved. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time, and it's just that simple. So it is what it is.
White Lavender
So,
needs his blessing
like I said,
so he can
we're
really.
gonna keep on pushing forward, and that's about it. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, let's keep on winning. Let's keep on pushing. Let's keep
Christina,
on
if
getting
you're
this
watching,
money,
send them some
right?
pictures of food,
And that's
please.
about it. You know what I mean? It's time for us to win, right? And all
Yeah.
we do is win.
You
All
should
we
have
do
some
is
ice
win,
cream.
win,
He
win,
likes
no
ice
matter
cream
what.
too.
Real talk. So like I said, I'm just a normal dude, man, but I believe in God and I have superpowers and I'm superhuman. So I guess I'm not completely normal. But you know, like I said, I'm about waking human beings up to their potential and showing that human beings can be more. And I've noticed a lot of people have an issue with seeing humans fly. I want my people to fly, man.
What?
Oh, at
He
least
just
there was
snuck that
one
one
little bit.
in.
Yeah, he snuck one in to make me smile. Let's try it again. Dial it back one time in the stream. What the hell?
And I've noticed a lot of people have an issue with seeing humans fly.
That's good.
I want my people to fly, man. All my people. Whether
I
you
believe I can fly.
from down here or you from anywhere. I want to see people fly and do well, become as strong as they can and what they are intended to be. All right. I will be flying over cities with wings soon. Get ready. All right?
So he wasn't speaking metaphorically when he said, "Like
No.
see humans fly." He was being.
Oh, he's finishing on a high note, so he
yeah.
might be getting manic
He
soon.
may only be
Wait a minute.
6 inches off the ground, but he's going to fly.
Oh, I want to see him try to fly.
Yeah. Well, at least he ended
Yeah.
on a good note. It wasn't a complete waste of a half an hour, but
Jesus.
Close.
that's it. That's it. That's it. That means somebody else is on deck. Fucking stupid. That was a shit show.
Stupid.
Fucking stupid.
I don't know. It sounded like he was almost not humbled by meeting that Dave, running across that David guy, but you know, he actually admitted that that guy has a good physique, that he's in shape, and then he started talking about. Then he started saying, "Oh, I know I'm not the only chosen one." So I hope he does an interview with David because he might be just as batshit crazy as Joey.
He was talking about needing customers for his workout business, so he's trying to extort them for fucking workout money. Say again? What the hell? Was that a glitch?
I think so.
No, sorry. Imagine this dude is jacked, and then Beanpole Joey comes up to you trying to sell you his workout routine.
It's like you just flick him with your middle finger.
You can get big like me.
Filler words here to see if he fires another one up, but I don't think he's gonna. If he does, it's probably not going to be till later until he can sneak.
Yeah, it'll be later.
All right,
He's
that's
got his
it.
flashlight on, so
He must be getting close to the
traveling.
neighborhood, or he's en route to the neighborhood. Anyway, that's all I got. Frost, that guy, Negasonic, chat, fucking. That's it. Go and get.
See you around.
Later, taters.
In darkness, Sarton's cool to rises. Red triangles gather with hateful eyes. Their mission clear to rid the digital space of internet cows and take their place. Sarton's power grows as they march to war. Their darkness spreads and weak ones law. The red triangles, a symbol of light, will bring forth darkness and endless night. Sarton's roar echoes through the land as internet cows face their final stand. Sarton's hunger will soon be fed, and when the dust settles, his dominion spread.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.